All right, so everybody, welcome to our 2019 spring launch. Who is excited to see the new products? I'm excited. I'm really, there's some seasons I'm like, they're okay. And then there's some seasons like some are okay, some are not so okay. This season, they're all, yay! Really like them. So we have we have 3 of the 5 directors on our team, and we have a brand new director on our team effective February 1st. So everybody give a big wahoo to Jill Mott. Yay! How exciting. So
which one is Jill? Is Jill on?
Can you say hello?
I'm here. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can see her. Can you see her?
Long hair?
Yep.
Okay.
Wave at Jill. Everybody can see you. Right. So who's going to be our next director? You all laugh at me. Oh, Jenna. Yeah, you are. We're working on it. We'll get you there. All right. So we're going to get started by Cheryl's going to do some announcements before we start the video. So Cheryl.
I am?
Yeah. I thought I'd let you go first.
Oh. Well, so the only thing that I have to say is that, and Dee told me to say this, is that the director team will be doing going live this week and next week. And it'll probably be, I don't know if it's everyone, Dee, or if we're just all taking turns or how we're going to do this. We really haven't discussed fine details, but just a little bit about what's going on. For going live for team recognitions, because it's going to take a while tonight, so we didn't want to have everyone on here for an extra long time to go through with the whole meeting today. So team recognitions, goal planning and systems, bookings and recruiting, because you're going to want to find out what's coming our way. What you're going to earn for recruiting in February is awesome. So we need to talk about getting recruits, bookings, and also scheduling those calls with your upline, the weekly calls for a 30-minute call, just to keep you on track with your goals. Those, if you don't think those are important and you don't think team meetings are important, they really are. I can attest to that because when I moved, I didn't really have the opportunity to do a call like this through Zoom, and I lost touch with so many of you guys and the meetings and everything, and I really was doing bad with my business until I started going to a meeting and then got off of that and then started doing these kinds of calls with Dee and the weekly calls with her. I just got back on those and I just picked up from there, and then, I think it's important that you guys take advantage of the calls and the meetings and everything to stay in touch. So that pretty much is it. So look for live videos and stuff like that from us this week and next week.
Yeah, it was just going to be too much to do all this recognition and stuff. But I'm looking here, we do have a brand new consultant back in the business. Amanda's back, ready to get things started. So welcome back, Amanda.
Welcome, Amanda.
Do we have anybody else that's new? Missy's new, right? Missy, you're new to the team, right?
I am, yes.
And you're under Jill, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Easy on the lid there, buddy.
Okay, somebody has people talking in the background. If you can put your phone or your video on mute, please, so that we're recording the call so that we don't have background noise. I think it's coming from phone number 412-373-4546. If you can mute yourself, please. Well, maybe I can mute you. There, I just muted you. Okay. All right. So whoever that was, we muted you. All right. So if you don't have, if you're not in a quiet place, please mute yourself. All right. So what you're gonna see today is you get your bingo cards out. If we're gonna do bingos, you know, up and down and across or diagonal. We're not gonna do like 4 corners or 4 whatever, the stamp or anything like that. We're gonna make you work a little bit harder today. We're gonna put your, we're gonna play a video. I'm gonna stop it in between and bring you guys back so that we can talk about things as it's moving along. But this is how we're gonna introduce the new product since we're not going live today. So you're gonna be hearing from home office unveiling the new products. As you're listening to it, if you see something that you're really excited about, shout out, yay! It's okay to interrupt the video. We want to hear your excitement and what you're thinking about the products. I won't be able to see you because I'm sharing my screen, but you guys might be able to see each other as you're watching my screen. So we're going to watch the video. We're going to come back. I'll stop the video in between. We'll come back. We'll talk about the products. We're then going to talk about what you earned in the free-for-all for December and January. Then we're going to look at the interactive catalog. If you were here live, I would have had a catalog for all of you to look at, and the catalog is beautiful.
Amazing.
Right, directors? Isn't it awesome?
Amazing. So beautiful.
It is. So it's fresh and invigorating and exciting. So we're going to look at the interactive catalog together online. We're going to talk about the products that are being discontinued. And then we're going to talk about keeping your February strong. So do not hang up because that is the most important part of the meeting, I think, tonight is February, okay? And then we're going to talk about the recruiting promotion for all of you this month and what's in it for you, all right? So hold on tight here while I share my screen. Okay. Everybody can see my screen?
Yep.
I have like all these things. Okay, so here we go.
49 minutes.
We're not going to play the whole thing.
Okay.
Welcome, Pampered Chef Consultants. We're so excited to bring you our spring launch for 2019.
And we are absolutely losing our minds over the fantastic products, delicious recipes, fun party themes, and amazing training that will help you have a great season.
That's right, and this season is all about starting fresh. Fresh business ideas, fresh experiences, and products that help your customers prepare fresh foods for faster, better meals. And over the next hour, you're going to hear just how this idea of starting fresh comes to life with the help of 4 top-selling consultants: Sarah Birchfield, Ellington Boyce, Mary Haynes, and Jessica Villarreal.
They're going to be sharing their best tips, ideas to help you add bookings to your calendar, sell the new products, add members to your team, and create memorable party experiences, both virtual and in person. So many good ideas are coming your way, so get ready.
That is so right. But first, everybody's favorite Chief Innovation Officer, Bill Bucklew, is going to share a sneak peek of the story behind this season's new product lineup.
And what better way is there to start fresh with some fresh new products?
Let's bring up Bill Bucklew.
Hey, Gene.
Hey.
Bill. How you doing? Great.
It's great to be back, kicking off what I think is going to be a really exciting season for Pampered Chef.
I couldn't agree more, Bill.
You know, I always think of spring as a time to eat fresher foods, bring more fresh foods into people's diets, and our product line this season really makes that.
Oh my goodness, you are so right, Bill. And speaking of fresh new things, product development has really been shaking things up lately.
We're always looking for new and innovative ways to stay on trend. For example, last fall, we saw that lots of big companies like Starbucks were starting to move away from plastic straws and wanted to find a way to bring that trend into people's homes.
And I got to tell you, Bill, I'm absolutely obsessed with the straws.
Me too, Jesse. We saw the metal straw trend starting, and the team worked hard to launch them as soon as we could. And we know people resolve to eat better every January. So we launched the Salad Cutting Bowl just in time to start the new year right. And don't think those just-in-time launches only apply to fall. We have some really exciting solutions coming out this summer that I think are really going to make a splash.
Wahoo! I love the sound of that, Bill. And I know a lot of consultants were really excited to see the return of the crinkle cutter.
Absolutely. Another thing we're continuing to do is take the feedback we get from consultants and customers alike and apply it to the new and existing products to come up with something even better, something you'll see in the spring product line for sure.
And it's really great, Bill, to know that we're listening to our consultants and seeing the impact they're having on the product line through feedback and groups like Project STEAM that really help bring the quick cooker to life.
We've gotten some really great feedback from you that's led us to better training, better launches, and better products.
Well, I don't know about the two of you, but I'm dying to share what's in store for spring.
Yeah, let's get things started. Food and Trend innovators Tim and Sandy have been working with the products for months now and developing some really inspirational recipes. So I can't think of anyone better to introduce the new line.
All right, well, we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.
Here we go.
Hey everyone, we are so excited to show you the new spring products.
Like Bill said, this season is all about starting fresh.
Fresh new tools, recipes, inspiration, and the first product we're showing you is really going to make your spring parties amazing.
Now, we're about to share a ton of information, but don't worry about taking notes.
That's right. All the information we share will be available on Consultants Corner tomorrow.
So are you all ready?
Let's do it.
All right. When you saw the new stainless steel nonstick cookware last spring, you loved it so much, and many of you have asked for more.
I know, I love these pans. They're so easy to clean, and they're the perfect pans for high heat cooking like searing and sauteing.
But what about stir frying?
Introducing the new stainless steel non-stick wok.
Yay!
It's featured about the skillets we launched last spring. It's safe for metal utensils, goes in the dishwasher for easy cleanup, and it's going to give you and your customers confidence when they cook.
I cannot wait to use this wok when I'm making something special for my friends, like maybe our new General Tso's chicken stir fry. This recipe is packed with tons of vegetables. You stir fry all of those vegetables first.
Let's stop it for a second. How many of you submitted $1,500 in January?
Me.
Guess what? That pan is yours.
Yay! Nice.
Add a few other ingredients. We have some beautiful bright red cabbage.
It's your chicken that's already been pretty much cooked.
That's right. I cooked this chicken first to get a great sear on it with that beautiful stainless steel non-stick material. And then I've got this great sauce that we're just going to finish it off with. Then
This recipe's smelling so good.
and so
Now, the larger capacity is great for cooking big batches of your favorite meal. And the helper handle makes it easy to take right from the stovetop to the oven or table. So it's convenient no matter what you're cooking or who you're cooking for.
And something else that I love about this pan is that it has a flat base. So you can use it on any kind of stove, including induction, without any kind of special stand or equipment.
This is going to be your new favorite pan for fresh meals for your family. It has sloped sides that help you move the food around as much as possible while still maintaining contact with the pan. So it's perfect for all those veggie packed stir fries that I love to make for my family. And that's what spring is all about, right?
Absolutely.
Using all those fresh in-season vegetables and making meals with great fresh flavor.
Totally. But, you know, no one wants to spend all day in the kitchen prepping those vegetables once the weather gets warm, right? So you need a tool that can help you do all of that prep work in just a little bit of time. We'll say hello to the Quick Prep Food Grater. It can grate and slice batch after batch of produce and cheese.
That's right. Some of you might remember the multi-grater and slicer. When it launched, it did really well, but it didn't live up to our high quality standards.
Well, we took everything we learned from that product and made a ton of improvements. Your customers are still looking for a solution to help them quickly prep food. And this grater gives you a fast way to prep fresh ingredients for meal planning, for making large amounts of grated foods when you're cooking for a crowd, and create meals with lots of fresh veggies, all while saving money versus buying pre-sliced and pre-grated vegetables and cheese at the store.
A lot of the things that make our Quick Prep Food Grater better than anything you'll find out there today are super technical. So we want to bring out Brian Atanaja, the engineer behind this product, to explain what we changed. Welcome, Brian.
Yeah, welcome.
Thanks for having me here, guys. Really cool to be here. Since I'm such a huge food and engineering nerd, it's been really exciting making this guy everything that you and your customers need. We focused on a few technical concepts. The first thing we focused on was designing the grater's center of gravity. Now notice how the grater leans a little forward over its wide non-skid feet. That means all the weight of the grater is over a stable base, keeping it from tipping over and moving around.
That's so awesome. You know, even if you have a really textured countertop like wood or tile, it won't move around. So you don't have to come up with some clever hacks to make it work.
Exactly. The next technical concept we focused on was rotational inertia.
Oh yeah, I love this one. It's good.
A lot of the other graters on the market don't have metal going from the arm all the way to the blade, but ours does.
Yeah, rotational inertia. It's good. It means that the blades won't jerk when you're grating really tough food.
Exactly.
Are we all going to remember that
And the
word?
graters are
Rotational
Inertia.
in steel. So the hot steel lets you cut foods much more smoothly and easily when you turn the handle. Next, the food hopper. It's large enough to fit big pieces of food, so you don't have to cut them down as much before grating. It also comes with a food pusher that has a special insert that perfectly fits a block of cheese.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So let's see it in action.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Go block of cheese.
Thank you, Tim.
Watch this.
Check this out. It's like it's raining cheese in here.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
So high up so you can fit the 15-cup storage container underneath. That's big enough to hold more than 3.5 pounds of cheese.
Yes, 3.5 pounds of cheese.
That's like the old cheese grater.
Daily serving of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
New Year's resolution.
Much easier
I
than.
also really love
Right.
that I can throw any bowl, any pot right underneath the grater and then grate my food right into the pot and start cooking.
Exactly. Now, right now, I'm using the coarse grating blade, which is great for cheddar cheese, carrots, and zucchini. But the grater comes with 2 more blades. The fine grating blade is perfect for grating chocolate, cauliflower, or hard cheeses like Parmesan. And you can use a slicing blade for potatoes, apples, cabbage, and cucumbers. All right, let's change the slicing blade next so we can slice some cabbage.
All right, here, grab
Thank
that.
You want to use a towel because the blades are kind of sharp. They just thread right on and off.
Oh, wow.
When you're putting a new blade on, you don't really have to tighten it so tight, correct?
That's right. When you're grating food, it just tightens itself on.
It's awesome. Okay,
Thanks, Tim.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
cabbage.
Thank you for the cabbage.
OMG, are you freaking kidding me?
Very nice.
Oh my.
I'm so impressed in how easy and compact it is to
Coleslaw.
store.
Yep, all the blades plus the shield and the food pusher fit right inside the container.
Oh
And
my.
the body and the base come apart too, so it's easier to keep in your cabinets.
And if you're prepping that much food, you're going to want cleanup to be super easy. And it really is.
Ah.
The blades, the container, the food pusher, and the food shield are dishwasher safe. We can't wait for you to start using this product in your kitchens. You are going to love it.
Yes, this product is going to come to life this spring through a brand new party theme. You'll be able to show your customers how to prep veggies at the beginning of the week for faster, better weeknight meals. Brian, thank you so much for all your hard work on this product.
Great.
Yeah.
We used it a lot when we were in the kitchen developing recipes, and we can say that it's a really great tool.
Yeah, and thank you so much for coming out here and explaining all of these amazing features.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for having me here, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.
Yeah. But now that you've seen this awesome power pair, I bet you're wondering what kind of recipes you'll get to use at parties.
Yeah.
Spring and summer are the best time of year to start eating more in-season produce and put a fresher spin on your standbys. So Season's Best is all about favorites made fresh.
There is something for everyone. We have lighter versions of tried and true family favorites, exciting trends to make and share, and even a few retro Pampered Chef recipes with a fresh new twist. You'll definitely see a few recipes for the wok and the grater, of course, but they aren't the only power tools you have to talk about this season. Check out one of my favorites.
Ooh, that looks good. Linda, did you use yours yet?
What, my ceramic?
Your quick cooker?
Yeah. To make soups.
Okay.
Yum, yum, yum. Oh, wow. That's so good.
Oh my gosh, it looks so yummy.
Oh my God. I could do that with tofu.
Yeah.
Quick Cooker has
With Joe and I.
very quickly become one of our top selling products. And that's thanks to so many of you who have fallen in love with it. When we introduced it in the fall, we also introduced 2 accessories, and we're continuing to add to the collection this season.
That's great. The new stackable steaming rack is great.
Woo!
You have hard-boiled eggs and individual portions of sweet and savory foods. These holes help keep round foods from rolling so eggs don't crack and other foods don't stick together. Unlike other pressure cooker racks, ours each have 12 holes, and you can stack up to 2 racks to make up to 2 dozen eggs at a time. And these indents were designed to help keep our 1-cup prep bowls in place.
Since the racks work so well with our 1-cup prep bowls, we're also introducing a set of stretch fit lids. They were designed to use in the quick cooker. And with the lids, your prep bowls become little ramekins, so you can make pudding, custard, egg bites, and other single-serving foods. 3 bowls fit on each rack, so you can make up to 6 at a time. Each lid has a small hole to let the steam escape while it cooks.
The prep bowls will still come with the white storage lids. These new stretch fit lids let you cook in the quick cooker, oven, and microwave too.
The racks also have these wire handles that make it safe and easy to put them into the quick cooker and take them out when you're done cooking.
These new key lime cups are so good.
You're gonna love them. And we have one more addition to the quick cooker collection. You asked, we delivered the new quick cooker silicone rings. There's a color for savory foods and one for sweet foods. So your cheesecake doesn't come out smelling like hard-boiled eggs.
Nobody wants that. And speaking of hard-boiled eggs, let's check out another new recipe. Tim, what are you doing? It's time for the next product.
I'm showing off the next product, sort of. See, I made these homemade chips on the new V-shaped baking pan set.
Oh, I got it. They're veggie chips. I love it. You know, snacking can be good for you if you choose the right snacks. You can fuel up in between meals, keep yourself from getting too hungry, and speaking fruits and vegetables you don't always get at meals. So the unique shape of this pan helps you make your own homemade chips. The set comes with 2 pans, so you can make twice as many veggie or fruit chips than you can on a regular sheet pan. Plus,
Let's go with the video.
You can also use the pans to make
What did
your
you
own
say?
oil-free taco shell. And because of the nonstick coating, everything releases easily.
Slicer is part of the make your own chip set, and it's the perfect way to slice your veggies thinly.
Right, the number one setting is perfect for potatoes, sweet potatoes, and apples. I like using different rubs to change up the flavor.
Me too. And while you're in and out of the oven making chips, you got something to protect you from burns. The oven rack protectors.
These things are great. You see, silicone isn't as conductive as metal, and it has some insulating properties, so the transfer of heat from silicone isn't as fast. Meaning, if you brush up against one of these, you're less likely to get burned. These fingertip-like grips hold on to the edges of the rack, so you don't need to worry about them slipping off while you're cooking. Plus,
burned yourself
the
in a
dishwasher
rack
safe.
before.
Now, whether you have a gas, electric, convection, or toaster oven, these protectors will fit.
And unlike others on the market, our protectors will fit most oven racks. And if they don't fit, don't worry. You can trim them down to the right size.
Tim,
Those are cool.
wanted the chips down. We have a lot more work to do.
I'm sorry, but these veggie chips are really hard to resist, especially when they look so good on our new stoneware. Our new large
Isn't
round
that
platter
pretty?
and medium
Wow.
are beautiful additions to the stoneware entertaining line.
That's right. Stoneware is one of Pampered Chef's signature product lines. And whether your customers are longtime fans or new to Pampered Chef, they're going to love the beauty and functionality of our stoneware entertaining pieces. The large round platter has a center ring that fits a small serving bowl. So it's great for chips and dips, for veggie platters, but it also makes your rings look awesome.
That's right.
Guess what? We have a brand new ring for you in Season's Best.
Oh,
Thank you, Laura. Doesn't that look gorgeous?
so good.
We are excited. Without the bowl, it's big enough to fit a whole skillet cake inside. For your customers that already have the small gray stone serving bowl, the large round platter is sold individually, but the stoneware chip and dip set comes with one platter and one bowl.
Man, this is such a great addition to the line. Food cooks evenly. It looks beautiful on the table. And because stoneware is so dense, it keeps food warmer longer. Now, ever since we launched our entertaining pieces, you've asked us for a serving bowl that's in between the large and small serving bowls. Well, the medium serving bowl is beautiful for baked pastas and casseroles and even salads. It'll be the perfect addition for any stoneware fan out there.
Look how pretty this looks. Wow. You guys would come, I'd host a brunch for you.
I'm doing a brunch in my home on March 17th.
Oh, cool.
Spring and summer are filled with get-togethers, but they don't always happen in the kitchen. When the weather gets hot, you want to head outside.
Absolutely. You have block parties, backyard barbecues, camping trips, outdoor concerts. We'll be at all of them with these next products.
Next up are the wine accessories everyone needs this summer. The wine tumbler and wine bag.
That's right.
Yeah.
The wine
really
tumbler
nice.
makes it perfect for the outdoors. It'll keep your wine, cocktails, and other beverages cold, even on the hottest of summer days. It also keeps hot
Yay,
drinks steamy.
Karen.
If you put it on the wall, the temperature won't transfer to your hands, and they won't sweat onto the table and leave rings.
And the silicone sleeve gives you a comfortable place to hold on to your tumbler. And it comes off, so everything is easy to clean right in the dishwasher. The tumblers each hold 2 servings of wine or a whole can of soda or beer with enough room to put on the lid, so you don't have to get up for refills as often. This clear lid is great because it keeps your drink from spilling, and if you're outside, keeps bugs from getting in.
And when you want to take your new wine tumbler to a picnic, outdoor concert, or barbecue, grab this wine bag. It holds 2 of the tumblers or a whole bottle of wine or champagne. I love the stripe pattern. I mean, it goes with everything.
I cannot wait to try these out this summer.
Now, spending time outside with friends is just one of the great things about the season. I love spending extra time with my son and teaching him about food and about cooking.
That's right. Our new cookie cutters are a great way to get the whole family baking together.
These
Oh,
are
wow.
so cute. We have
Woo-hoo, I like that one.
Wouldn't these be great for a birthday party?
Oh, you're kidding me? They're going to be
It's the little
awesome.
things that make us
I mean,
happy.
I love them. Take a look at this shark. So adorable.
My favorite is the pirate. I cannot wait to get these cookie cutters and start baking with my son.
Now, this next product will change the way you make batter for brownies, cakes, and pancakes, and one of my new favorite, strawberry blondies. Let's take a look. Say hello to the batter mixer and dispenser. This product lets you mix all of your ingredients and dispense the batter from the same tool. So it's really your all-in-one solution for easy baking.
I love that I only have to clean one tool, and it's dishwasher safe, so cleanup is a breeze.
So let's check it out. This removable silicone base keeps the container steady while you mix and keeps the batter from leaking. When you're done mixing, the base comes off to reveal the dispenser.
Now, the mixer has 6 blades and lets you make everything from thin pancake batter to thick, fudgy brownie batter.
Yum.
Once your batter is mixed, you can put on the dispenser cap and then put the plunger back at a bit of an angle so that you don't trap in a lot of air. Then pick one of the 3 amount settings. These help you dispense consistent portions so everything bakes evenly.
Then just squeeze the trigger to dispense the batter right into your pan. This is going to make baking so much easier.
Yes, and speaking of sweets, we have one last product to show you.
Yes, and I think that we saved the best product for last. You may have seen bubble waffles popping up on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and we've noticed too. We love these amazing over-the-top treats and knew they'd be a great fit for our product line.
Introducing the Waffle Puff Pan. It makes a different kind of waffle than you'd eat for breakfast. It makes egg waffles that are sweeter with light, airy bubbles and crispy edges. And it's a great power pair with the batter mixer and dispenser we just shared.
Absolutely. Lots of people use them as cones for ice cream or frozen yogurt, but you can do so much more. Pile them up and make a creative dessert. Use a savory bubble waffle instead of bread for your next BLT, or just eat them. They are so good with syrup, right?
Now, this pan is made with the ceramic nonstick coating, and like our cookware, it's PFOA free, so you can feel good about using it to make treats for your family. The pan itself is square, but the waffle shape inside is a circle, so there's plenty of room to catch overflowing batter so it doesn't end up on your stovetop. And since you're cooking these on the stove, the long handle keeps your hands away from the burner and also keeps the handle from getting too hot. The 2 sides of the pan are attached with a hinge that keeps the hands open while you pour the batter, so you can use both of your hands. Plus, they come apart for easy cleaning.
And they're really fun to make.
Nice.
Once your batter is in, close the lid and flip it and let it cook for just a few minutes. Then rotate the pan and cook the other side for another minute or 2. And when your waffle is done, use the nylon fork that comes with the pan to remove the waffle without breaking the waffle or scratching the pan.
That looks so good.
So Beautiful.
Nice. So let's take one more look at all of the great products this season. Wow. I hope you guys are as excited as we are about all these new products.
And remember, all of this info and more will be in the Fabs, which will be available tomorrow on Consultants Corner.
So let's hear what some of our consultants have to say about how they plan to succeed now and in the new season.
Cheers.
Let's just stop that for now.
Wow.
So who's excited?
Oh my gosh.
And what do you, so let's share. What are you most excited about?
I agree that I like these products, like the whole thing combined, more than some of the past ones.
Yeah, the entire line is just blows me away. So
Yeah, that hard-boiled egg thing for the quick cooker is awesome.
yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I want to go downstairs and make the pimento eggs right now. Who else? What else? Who else has? We already know what Linda Cahill's favorite is.
But no, honestly, I brought these to Florida with me, but I am so excited about the stir fry pan and the waffle pan maker. I'm truly, because you can make savory waffles,
Yeah,
you know, so.
I'm not excited about that because when you're doing keto, you can't have that.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's what I'm not excited. That's probably my least favorite that I'm excited about. But who else?
I'm always excited about the cookie cutters, so.
The cookie cutters, okay.
Hey, can I tell you, I'm not excited about the bubble waffle pan either because I already pinched my finger in it.
Oh, did you?
Read the instructions, Cheryl.
I did. It's weird when it closes, though. It doesn't, like, it sits up. There's like a little gap.
Oh,
I
okay.
went to grab it and it fell down and pinched my finger.
Okay.
Used to. Who else?
I like the blender bottle.
Do you like? I can't wait to try that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to try that.
I'm liking that too because I don't, I can never evenly, like, do my batter for my brownies and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I normally I'm anxious to try it. The scoops versus the bottle because we're so used to doing the scoop, you know. And is that bottle going to make it easier than dipping and scooping? You know.
Yes.
Well, the fact that you can mix, the fact that you can mix in
It's
it,
already in there.
Yeah.
dispense from it, so that should be an easier step.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And I do a lot of cupcakes, so I'm curious to see how it does because I use my scoop.
Okay. Well, we're going to see if you earned it, Karen, in a little bit. We'll show you if you earned it. Anything else? I'm really excited about the entertaining stuff. I like the entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
That, I mean, because I think those entertaining platters are beautiful anyways. And I just thought that table, Linda, if you're doing a brunch, I would so have all that sitting on your table.
And I have to tell you, in January, I used the pieces that are in the current catalog for all of my shows because I wanted to get February stoneware bookings. And I have so many virtual parties in February because they want the stones. I don't even know how I'm going to keep up with it.
Yeah, because you'll be at the beach all day.
Well, it's not that. It's just I have so many shows. Like, I've never had that many shows in February, and they're all virtual because they want the stones.
Yeah, well, that's awesome because you can do it. I mean, you could take you're here to show us that you can go on a month's vacation and still work your business. For
Mhm.
That is just awesome.
Mhm.
All right, anybody else excited about anything? Who wants to see what you earned? Anybody excited to see?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let me see if I can find it on my screen. If I do this, share screen. Oops, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. What happened to all my windows that were open? Here we go. Can you guys see my screen?
Mhm.
All right, so I can't, let me minimize this. All right, so in December, if you sold level 1, if you sold $750, you will get that batter mixer and dispenser. Karen, did you earn level 1 in December?
I don't think so. I didn't have a good 2 months. So.
All right. Level 2, you'll get level 1 plus the quick prep food grater, which is amazing because that is the big ticket item, plus the cookie cutters. And then December, if you did 3,000, you're going to earn 1, 2 plus the wine tumblers, the waffle pan, and the medium serving bowl, which is really, really cool.
Nice, nice.
And then in January, if you did 750 in January, you're going to get the baking pan set and the oven rack protectors. The second level, 1,500, you're going to get that stainless steel pot, which wok pan, which is phenomenal. That's why I kept telling you guys. I knew what was on the cover. Please sell $1,500. I wanted you all to have that. And then 3,000, of course, you're going to get all of that, plus the stoneware chip and dip set, the quick cooker silicone rings. So that is just phenomenal. So how many of you are excited that you earned all of that?
I'm happy for everybody else.
There you go. Oh, that's nice of you to be happy for everybody else. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen here for a second. I got to find, now we're going to show you who wants to see the catalog. Who's excited to see the catalog? I got to find it. I had all these tabs up, but then when I go on here, okay. Interactive catalog. Share my screen again. Share. Okay, here's the front of the catalog. Doesn't that look beautiful?
Wow, 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 wow.
Isn't that beautiful? So here's what the inside of the catalog looks like. So it's just so fresh.
Fresh and bright.
Yeah.
Not like last season. The catalog was dark.
Yeah, so it's just so much bright. I love the spread on this. You know, a lot of cross-selling items here with, you know, the glass, leak-proof glass containers, the stainless steel mesh colanders, plus the cookware down there. I mean, when they open that page and see that, they're going to be like, oh, I need this, I need that. Then here's the cookware page, which is beautiful. And more. I guess this is Italian done right. So I guess this is a theme page. No pressure cooking. Oh, I love these titles. This is new. I didn't pay attention to that before. So I like the titles on the page. Rock solid. Oh, did you directors notice that?
I did look at that. Yep.
Okay, green is the new black. That's pretty cool. Bare necessities. And I love this page. If you guys notice, you know, as consultants, we were like, you know, let us see some stones that are being used so they can see that, you know,
what they should look like.
Yeah. So this is really nice. They have put that in there. how your stones are going to start browning for you, which I really, really like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the, other than effortless elegance, that was a perfect title right there. So it is just so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, some of the tools, but everything just seems to pop out.
Yeah.
It seems more organized.
Yes. So there's our metal pans, are nice. That one didn't change too much. There's the salads, snacking, open concept. This is a nice summer spread too.
Mm-hmm.
There's the waffle pan. And if you notice too, they put more men, more people of color and other nationalities in here. That's something we've been always talking about when we go to recruit people. Our catalog's always showing white females, and we needed a little bit more diversity in our catalog, and they brought that in too. There's the bakeware. And then, of course, our index. And we have more consultants, more stories in the back.
There's your buddy, Steve.
There's my buddy, Steve, and my friend Jennifer is in there.
Okay. Hey, will you put the link to this new catalog in We're Warriors?
I don't have access. This is, I can't well, I might be able to copy this. I don't know. I should be able to. Nancy. All right, I'll do that. Stop sharing.
Okay.
I should be able to do that. Let me see if it works.
Okay.
Someone can check it out. Let's see. Nancy. But you all, I don't know. Do you all have signed up for like FedEx? All of our products come FedEx, but you can do, forget what it's, FedEx Manager or something that you can actually sign up, and when something is picked up from home office, when it's being delivered to your house, when it is delivered to your house. So I just got a text today that products are on its way that were picked up from home office. So they're going to be here on Wednesday. So all of you should be getting a changeover. If you didn't earn new products, if you earn new products, you should be getting them this week. If you didn't earn new products, you should be getting a changeover kit with at least the new catalogs in it and some new paperwork. So you will be getting that. For you newbies, I'm not sure if they're going to wait till you submit your first party and then send it, or if they're going to send it right away. So I'll be anxious to see if you guys get that or not. So keep me updated on that. If you need new catalogs in the meantime, you should be able to order new catalogs tomorrow. You will get 25 catalogs in your packet. All right. So let's talk about discontinued items. There's really not a whole lot being discontinued.
Oh, good.
Let me find them. Where did I know where they're at. They're under marketing imagery. So
Did you say they brought back the crinkle cutter, or they were going to?
No, the crinkle cutter is back. That came back January 1st.
Okay.
So the crinkle cutter did come back. Okay. What am I looking for? Pampered.
Discontinued.
Yeah, it's under. Let me just go here. It's under marketing imagery. And all of this will be online for all of you tomorrow. So you'll be able to go back and review all of this stuff.
Okay.
Will the new products be available tomorrow too?
Yes. Yes.
So everything will be gone from before then, right?
Wait, there's two people talking. Jenna, go first.
The products from last release will be gone then, correct?
Well, the catalog will be gone. These are the only products that will be dropped from the spring summer catalog. So obviously our fall harvest cake pan and our Christmas pan. The cheese board is more holiday oriented, so that's going to be gone. We're not going to have the Julian pillar. So apparently we're not having anything replaced at this medium lid. Obviously the spreader, fork and spreader go with the cheese plate. So the Halloween Christmas cookie cutters, they might come back in the fall. And then the kids chef tab, that is really all. And then some gift sets. They're not discontinuing. The products will still be sold separately. They're just not going to be available in sets come spring. So, and then these half-price combos will be gone. I didn't look in the catalog. Linda or Cheryl, do you guys have a catalog there? Are there any other sets that are available? I didn't bring a new catalog in my office.
Yes. Well, the sets.
What are the new sets?
The new sets are. Turn the light on, hon.
The sellable and cutting set, but that's not, the wine tumblers with the bag comes as a set.
What page are you on, Cheryl?
Are you in the
59 and 60.
Are you in the index?
Yes.
So
Yes.
maybe we're not doing this as many sets, I guess.
Oh, the make your own chip set is new.
Okay.
There's more. Well, it seems like there's more sets than the last catalog.
Oh, okay. So there'll be different sets then that you'll be able to sell. Make sure you guys, show those sets on your virtual parties as well as your live parties, because that is, people like to, you get a couple dollars off something that makes it really nice. Okay. Any questions about any of the new products, the new catalog, ordering things coming up?
So all the new sample products will be available tomorrow?
Yes. And so you all know, thanks for bringing that up, Jenna. For you people, you guys that are new into the business, if you didn't earn the products, I'm first going to tell you how to get them for free later in a little bit. But if you don't get them for free, if you didn't earn them for free and you're not going to earn them for free this month, another way, you can order sample packages. So you can pick and choose what new products you want and you can get them at 50% off. For you new people, you're going to be earning PC dollars. So you want to make sure that you can use once you earn your PC dollars. So don't feel like you have to, I want that right now. Yeah, you do. But if you know you're going to earn PC dollars, you can use your PC dollars toward those too. And you can get them at 50% off. Okay. Just so you know that you don't have to pay full price. Any questions about that?
And Dee, I didn't realize when I promoted to director that I got $250 in PC dollars.
Yes.
I'm excited about that because.
Jill's eyes.
Huh?
Did you know that?
What's that?
I'm asking Jill if she knew that.
Jill.
I did not know that.
Jill, you have to listen to all of those success, rise to success emails that you're going to be getting. If you haven't started receiving them yet, there's like every day you get an email from the company, and they're like maybe a 10-minute video about all the features and benefits of being a director. And so one of the things is that we earn $250 in Pampered Chef dollars.
Wow.
So that's all my new business supplies.
See?
Because I earned all the products.
When will I get any notification? Is it like?
I don't know that you'll get notification, right?
You will get notification. You'll get an email from home office that you promoted. But it takes a few days. They have to finalize all their numbers, and once all the numbers are, it's usually before the 10th of the month.
But I didn't get an email saying this is what you're going to earn.
No.
When I took those Rise to Success classes, and you're going to get those in an email. And when you get that Rise to Success class, just listen to them. They're only like 10, 15 minutes. Okay.
And see all you others out there listening to these two new promoted directors, see all the benefits you get when you promote to director, just 5 people on your team. Okay? All right, so I want to talk to you about February. I know you're excited about the new products that just came out. I'm so totally excited about them as well. But you know what? I am still booking. I book my virtual parties on the 15th, every Friday. So I just finished booking February 22nd today. I still have, so my next virtual party will be March 1st. So I will start promoting that. But if you do not have your February book, because I just booked a February 15th and a February 22nd party today. So if you don't have your February where it wants to be, do not talk about these products. Do not post products on your Facebook wall. Do not share anything. And if your calendar is really full and your February, you cannot squeeze another date in, please be aware that some of your teammates on here may have the same friends that you have. So if you are going to share the products, please do it privately in a message and not on your wall. Give it another week or so before you start sharing it, okay? Because it's frustrating for consultants and just to be, aware, because then people will say, oh, but Cheryl showed that on her page. Why can't I get it? Why aren't you offering it? So if you are going to share the new products because your calendar is full, please, please, please do it privately for a few minutes, okay? So, next month, as I said, you're going to get all of this, but just you guys I can't say how important it is to focus your business on this month right now. It's only February 4th. You have an entire month to do shows. You have an entire month to get more bookings, sell lots of products, and earn a big paycheck. Remember, what you do in your business this month will have a big impact on your business for the next 60 and 90 days. Mm-hmm. So make a promise to yourself before that you will get, no matter how excited you are about these products, that you're going to focus on February. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a few tips about, focusing on February. Tip 1, hold off on posting. I just said that. As much as you're dying to do it, unless your February is 100% booked. And I am a director. How many directors? I can't see your hand. So raise your hand if you, shout out directors if you even have a full calendar for February.
I do.
Okay, Linda does. So Linda can start offering March. But Linda's going to do it privately in a message for at least.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay? So even if you're already booked for February, most likely the rest of your team members are not. And Linda, you have a team of people, so you're not going to do that. So, right? No. So hold off for a little bit. We all have mutual friends. And if you really want to let people know about March products, private message them. Now, if you're working with someone, then they're saying, you know what, February is really not a good time. I really want to host a party, but March would be better for me. Then I absolutely tell them there's a brand new catalog out. You're excited about the new products. Just don't do it on your wall in public.
Right.
Tip number 2, book in close. If someone calls me today, tomorrow, if I'm doing my 25 contacts a week, which we all should be doing 25 two-way contacts a week. And for those of you in the Disney group trying to earn Disney this year, we're asking you to do 25 two-way contacts a week. So that's like 5 contacts a day. If I'm working with someone, even last week, I had an opening that started February 1st. And it was Thursday, and I had already set up my parties to start. And I said, you know what? I have an opening starting tomorrow. How about if we book your virtual party tomorrow? You can book a virtual party the very next day. So, don't hesitate to book a show a few days out. People will know what they're doing in a few days. They won't have to wait and see if something else is going on to be scheduled. And believe me, you can do a live party scheduled within the next week as well. So sometimes the closer we book, the more likely the shows are actually going to happen. Tip number 3, treat February like any other month. We've got delicious recipes, fabulous products. We provide a great opportunity for people to get together with their friends. Now, we know the new products are out in March, but we always know what's coming up the next month, whether it's new products or a host special. We already know what's happening in March. In January, we knew what was happening in February. It's our job to convince our hosts why this month, this February, is the best month to have a party. So share with your potential hosts the February host special. Why wouldn't a host want the stoneware entertaining set at 60% off? That is a phenomenal, our stoneware is amazing. So brag about the stoneware. Everybody loves our stoneware. Use that host special to get your February booked. Tip 4, share about the month you want to book. And what is the month we want to book? Right now it's February. So when reaching out to potential hosts, you don't have to tell them anything about March specials or about new products. Just offer the information about the month you are trying to book. Be in control of your calendar means being selective with what information that you share. So share the information for the month you want booked. If somebody, as I said, if somebody absolutely can't book that month, then share the host special for next month. Okay? Another top tip 5, share the discontinued products. There's not a whole lot out there, but maybe you know someone that's baking, and maybe you know that they're going to want to break ahead of time, and and we don't know if those pans are coming back. Let them know what's being discontinued. Okay, so make sure your customers have the opportunity to get these products while they're still available. And you can post on your virtual wall those products that are going away. Hey guys, just want a heads up, these products are going away this month. Get them now, okay? Tip 6, let your host decide. Don't make the decision for your host. Don't assume that they'll want to wait till March to book because of the new products. March may be a bad month for them. Do not decide what other people want or do not want, okay? Ask and let them make their own decision. Hey, can I tell you what's coming up this month in February? We have an amazing host special. It's just like, in January, we were so excited about Double Free. We have an amazing Double Free bonus. We have an amazing stoneware special. Everybody loves our stones, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Tip 7, pick a theme. Themes are always fun. They're no different than doing your regular party, but pick a theme and make it exciting and share. For example, you could offer wine, cheese, and chocolate, death by chocolate parties, Mardi Gras parties, healthy eating shows. Make it seem like it's exclusive for them this month. Okay. With the Valentine's, you could be doing Valentine's things coming up in the next week or two. Tip number 8. Offer the best of both worlds. If your hosts are anxious to see the new products, have a coming and going party. Or an in and out party, we like to call them. You can end up with one show for February and one show for March. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the show in February. They're going to have an opportunity to buy anything they want from February. And then if people do want to order the new stuff, your host's going to get the benefits in March as well. Okay? You can host your own in and out party this month. You can host your own in and out virtual party this month. You can host your own mystery host party this month. Okay. So, and remember, when your host, you can encourage your host to have their friends book from their show. So if they host a show in February, you say, oh my goodness, I know you're going to want some of those new products in March. So anybody that books a show from you at your party, you're going to be able to get at their party in March, the new products. Okay. So it's a win-win. You can get the stoneware this month, plus next month when they book from your party, you're going to get the future party pick, and you're going to be able to get the new products. Tip number 9, offer a fundraiser. Teams are now gearing up. Baseball, football's over, baseball's starting, the spring sports are starting, summer walks, runs, bike runs, those are all starting now. So when you see things out on Facebook, people posting about signing up for something, or just looking in the paper, or if you're out and about and you hear someone talking about it, make sure you let them know that we offer fundraisers. Tip 10, I already said it, host your own show. You could do a rock workshop or a salad in a jar party. You could do a freezer meal workshop this month. There's no reason you can't have sales this month. Freezer meal workshops, if you're not familiar with them, please reach out to me or your director, and we can share information about that. But that's a sure way to have sales for the month of February. You can offer a taste testing party where you ask your friends to come and just rate the new recipes. And no pressure to buy, but you could get bookings that way. So if you can't do your, a show in your home, virtual parties are always a way to do it. You can run a local community center, ask a friend to co-host, and have it in their home. Okay? Once you have your February booked, then it's time to prepare for March. So then you can start booking it, get ready for those March shows. First of all, use the new products. If you earned any of the new products, use them. Figure out what you love about them so you'll be able to share your excitement at your parties. Look through the new catalog, read the training materials. They talked about the fab in the video, that it really goes into detail about all the new products. And I might be able to share that with you so you can know what you're looking for. Watch the webcast again. There's many videos coming. There's a ton that I could show you tonight, but there's no sense of sitting here keeping you online watching videos when you can do that yourself tomorrow. Order some summer and spring and summer mini catalogs. Mail these out to past hosts. Reach out to past guests. Put a sticky note by your favorite new product and say, this product is amazing. You're going to love it. Can't wait to show it off to you and your friends. You can name drop some of the new recipes and tell them what you're offering for March. So once your February's booked, you can post a new recipe and say, oh my goodness, who wants me to make this at your party? Also pick a fun a theme in March. Most important is have fun at your February shows, virtually and live, because the fun of the show will make your host want to book for March. Okay, so where is everybody with their March? I mean, their February. We still struggling? If you're struggling with February, you need to get on a coaching call, as Cheryl mentioned earlier. Okay, and if you have some shows on your calendar and you're like, I'm not getting bookings, I'm not getting recruit leads from there, please, please, please reach out to me. I added 2 new booking things to my virtual parties this month, and I'm getting 2 to 3 bookings from my virtual parties. So please reach out to me, and I can share those with you. Did anybody get a bingo yet? Nobody got a bingo? No one?
So. I think so.
Well, no one said bingo.
Well, I didn't know if you were going to ask for it.
No, I said at the beginning, if you got a bingo, shout out. Who got a bingo? So if you got a bingo, text me your bingo card, a picture of your bingo card, all right? And tell me your name, because I don't have everybody in my phone. I need to do that. But if I don't have you in my phone, so I know who you are, all right? And then the last thing that we want to talk about is the February recruiting promotion. Who wants to talk about that? Linda or Cheryl? Linda, do you know about it? Okay. We stumbled upon it last night, Linda, so and I shared it with Cheryl this morning. So Cheryl, do you want to tell everybody about it?
Well, I don't know if, I don't know enough about it, but I do know that if you recruit in February, once that recruit is qualified, you will earn, instead of 30 Pampered Chef dollars, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what you normally get. Instead of that, you're going to earn 100 PC dollars. How awesome is that for people who didn't earn any of the products for free? You can now buy them with your PC dollars. That's why Dee said, don't jump the gun and buy them now. Wait, recruit, and then use your PC dollars to get them.
How awesome is that? Like, I'm so excited because we as consultants don't, this month, what does your new consultant get if they sign this month? Who knows that? How are you sharing the opportunity when you don't even know what their bonus is this month?
I have it somewhere.
Don't tell them.
I'm not going to.
Do you not know?
It's the Rock Slow Cooker.
Who was that? Jenna.
It was Jenna.
So it's the Rock Slow Cooker and stand. So that is the recruiting promotion this month. So the people that signed last month, like Amanda, I don't know if anybody else is on here. I think we lost some people. Amanda has the chance to earn the quick cooker, which is amazing. That's like $240 value. So you're going to earn that, right, Amanda?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so this month, when we share the business with people, if you're doing virtual parties and you're doing the post about ask me any question about my job, you should be carrying a conversation with them offline. Something as simple as, hey, I saw you were playing the game. Were you just playing to get tickets, or was this something you would like more information about? Something as simple as that. I'm doing in my virtual parties now, I'm doing a story and I'm sharing a paycheck, and they're commenting, guessing how much the paycheck is. And I'm not giving the answer there. And I'm just saying higher, lower, hot or cold. And so they're going back and forth and they keep guessing. And then I'm taking it off online and I'm showing them the paycheck. And I say, how awesome is this to earn $3,500 working a full-time job doing 7 virtual parties in 1 month? And they're like, yeah, that's awesome. And I'm like, have you ever thought about, so just giving them, starting that have you ever thought about doing something like this? Would you like, I have a host who booked a virtual party for she booked a live party for February 22nd. And I messaged her because she was playing the game today. And I said, hey, Shelly, is this something you ever thought about? And she said, well, I've done direct sales before and I've not had any luck. So what would you say to Shelly if she said that to you? Anybody? What would you say to Shelly if she said that to you? Oh, wow. This is why we're not recruiting.
I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
So Shelly is one of my future hosts. She's on my virtual party right now. She just booked a live party from the virtual party that's going on. And she was playing the paycheck game. And I said, I'd send her a picture of the paycheck. And I said, hey, Shelly, isn't this cool? Just as a side gig alongside your job, this is how much you can make for doing part-time hours. And she's like, that's pretty awesome. And I said to her, have you ever thought about doing something like this? And she said, well, I've done direct sales before and I've not had any luck. So what would
So I just recruited someone who is a Scentsy person, and she figured out through talking with me that she doesn't like to do in-home parties. And you can't sell Scentsy online. That's why she doesn't get any sales through virtual parties. So I would ask her what she did for sales to start out with.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of times, well, it's so hard to sell this stuff. I think Pampered Chef sells itself, to be honest.
Well, it does, but they don't understand that till they're in it. But getting that conversation, so as you see, Cheryl asked a question, got an answer back, and she went back and forth with this person. That's what you need to do. You need to be having a conversation. So that's exactly what I said. I said, Shelly, I understand that, but not all direct sales are the same. And then in the midst of the conversation, she's like, oh, but so much time. And I said, do you realize that this is a template? I'm on Facebook once a day answering your post. She's like, really? You're not on there all day? I'm like, no. She goes, oh my goodness, this is something I need to think about. And I said, think about it, because I said, we could do your party as a kickoff party if this is something you're thinking about, or if not, we can wait till it's your party and you can use your kit credit. So if she decides to sign before her party, that's going to be her kickoff party. If not, I will do her party, and any bookings that she gets, she can use her kit credit and take those bookings to start her party. Okay? But you have to have that conversation. If you're not having conversations, you're not going to get any recruit leads. And if you don't ask, you'll never know. People don't realize what we're doing, especially the virtual. I mean, they see what we do at a live party, but they don't see us behind the screen on virtual parties. So having that conversation really, really will help.
Can I add to that, Dee, that my two last recruits, Nikki and Janet, they both didn't realize that that wasn't me posting. They said that they couldn't do that. That was one of the questions that Nikki asked. How am I supposed to post all day long when I have a full-time job? I said, that's not me posting. I said, we use an app that does that all for us. And she was like, really? And she couldn't believe once she started how easy it really was. And she said, if it wasn't this easy, I would have given up.
Yeah.
But she's doing great.
Is she a host or was she a guest?
Nikki was a host.
Okay, and it's funny because, you know, if you're following the host coaching that you all have from Steve that he put together so nicely for us, you know, one of the first posts that we say to our host is, watch what I do. If you think I'm online all day, I'm not. So they're not even reading that. They're not even reading that. So, you know, how many times you have to hear something before it actually registers, okay? Because that is one of the first things we say to them. I'm not here online all day, you know? Watch what I do. But they're not even seeing that. So you just got to keep reinforcing that. All right. So we're not going to play any more videos. Anybody have any questions? Who's excited? Who's excited to finish February strong?
Dee, I do have one question.
Yes.
Have you created a new March template for the virtual shows?
Okay, so here's the deal. I did.
Okay.
And I will share it. But you guys have to promise me that you will change words up or some pictures.
Absolutely.
This past weekend, we found out I was in jail and I was not home. I had to cancel because other people are using my template. I was not home. I got shut down. Facebook, yeah. And I had to reset all my parties, all my time. I couldn't even do it. And I was like chatting with Post My Party, and they were so, Janice was with me. And Post My Party actually did it for me. So I am happy to share it, but you have to promise.
Okay.
One, I'm not going to put it out to the Facebook group. But if you private message me on Facebook, I will share it with you. But you have to promise. You have to promise.
I swear to God, hope to die, promise.
Change up some words, you know, go find a different picture or something. Make it your own. I'm not saying you have to do every post, you know, the time, whatever, because I'm doing 8 parties now at a time. And if you guys are doing 1 or 2 at a time, plus I'm sharing it with with the new people on the team, they're definitely getting it because that's how they're going to start out. So they definitely get it. But I don't mind sharing, but you have to promise as seasoned consultants that you will change it up a bit. All right.
Hey, Dee, what about sharing with others? That is something that you don't want them to do either, right?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want you sharing it. I mean, you can share it with your team, but they're part of our organization, but not other consultants and stuff.
Right.
Because then it just, too many people get it. Not that we're trying to be mean, because until this weekend when it happened to me, and it hasn't happened in a long time, so I was just sharing it frequently. But this time, and then it was telling me I didn't have groups set up. It was a mess. It was a mess. So
I'm glad I was home.
Yeah,
to get mine straightened out.
Cheryl had the same thing happen to her. So she was home to be able to do it. I was on my phone and I couldn't do it on my phone. So we just have to be careful, and, you know, people, and Jenna, thank you for sharing those Valentine games and taking those pictures for us as well.
No problem.
So, you know, Jenna shared those, and, you know, obviously we're not going to, you know, take those and all post them on the same day. You guys, there's, for the new people, if I didn't invite you to the virtual party game page on Facebook, remind me to do that. And for you seasoned consultants, you should already be on that. There's games out there. Pick your own games. Mix it up a little bit. You can Google interactive post, home office on the under marketing imagery under the virtual party page. There's things. There's different ideas out there that you guys can take and use. Okay. And really, I don't know that my template's the best. I need to organize my template a little bit better, because now I have like now it's like I have the fall winter products in one day, and then I have the spring summer, and you know what I mean? Now I'm going to have these new products in another day, you know, so I know I need to change it up. But literally when you create a template, and for those out there, you know, it can take 8 to 10 hours to do a template. You know, that's why we don't do them that often. We just change out the tips and the games and things like that. So I did do some interactive things this time using GIFs, you know, having people share GIFs. How many of you listened to the Cami Cruz call that I posted?
I did.
Did you take away anything from that?
Oh my God. It was amazing. Her entire training.
Yeah, and so, you know, some of the things she does for playing games, she has people private message her, and then she gets a conversation going with them.
Right.
Another thing she does is she changes her banner. So that's something that Cheryl and I talked about, because Cheryl's so good at Canva, that we talked about is, you know, changing our banner the last 2 days of the party. So saying, hey, you know, 2 more days to party. You know, if they're close to a goal, you can say, you know, you can say that right on the banner. You know, the last day you can say last call, host is X amount close to a party. So there's different things that you can do. And what happens is, and if you're not tagging your people, I'm going to tell you right now, you are losing out on sales. And Cheryl will attest to this as well. Cheryl, tell them what you took your party to on Thursday last week.
Oh my gosh, I think I started at like $3,400 before I started tagging on Wednesday.
One show?
All of her parties.
No, this was all of my shows. My uncommitted sales were at like $3,500, and I ended up at over 5,000, I think. I had a couple parties that did not close because of declined credit cards. But I added all of that in 2 days time.
Yeah. And I took a party on Thursday. I made all my parties close on Thursday because it was the last of the month. At 3:00 in the afternoon, I had someone at $200. She closed out at over $800 by me tagging all of her people. So really.
So when you tagged her people, what did you say?
I used the words in the host coaching document that you have, that Steve says, hey, Linda, just want to remind you, 2 days left to order on Sarah's party. And I put the link.
Okay.
And
Linda, I put on mine, I just put on there, like, I'll reply to their message on the games. And you go through and you look and see who has ordered. So you don't want to tag those people that have already ordered. You want to do the people who have not ordered.
Right.
So I have a list. I keep my tracker form, and I know who has not ordered. I go and I reply, and it says, Linda, don't forget to place your order before the party closes tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Dee is so excited. I can't wait to help her get lots of goodies for her kitchen, and I do the link as well.
Okay.
Just if you're not tagging people, I'm telling you, it really works and it adds sales. And then, you know, if the party's kind of quiet, then I have and then like I do that on Wednesday. Wednesday's tagging day if you're following Steve's format. Wednesday's tagging day. Thursday, if I'm still not seeing, I message my host and say, hey, you're X amount away from this level, or you're X amount away from qualifying, whatever. You know, you might want to reach out to your friends and see who still needs to order and remind them that we're closing at 8:00 tonight. Okay, it works. I'm telling you, if you follow that host coaching guide, right, Cheryl?
Yes, I had one of my hosts was at $800 and some, and then she was like, oh, I'm going to make my goal 1,000 now. And I said, why 1,000? Let's not go 12. She goes, go big or go home. So she hit 1,200, and then she just kept pushing for more. And then she asked me, she was at like 1,300 and asked what my highest show was. I told her it was over 1,400, and we closed her out at $1,700.
Oh my God.
She wanted to be my highest party. I mean, I know other people have had higher, but that's my highest so far. So she wanted that, and she got it.
Wow.
They got the knife block set for free. They got cookware for free.
But see,
Good for
Cheryl was,
you.
she's not ignoring her host. She's having that conversation with her host. Like today, all my hosts are in a group. I have 8 parties going on, and there's one girl at like $570. Everybody else is like $300 or less. And so in my group today, before I gave them their suggested post, so don't feel like, oh, you're okay, here's your suggested post. I mean, have a conversation with them. So I said, good morning, happy Monday, fabulous host. Orders were coming in over the weekend. Great job. And I put, some of you are so close to because I dated these parties January 31st, even though they started February 1st, to get them double free. And I said, some of you are so close to the $650 level. Don't worry, the rest of you, if you're not there yet. Some people like to wait till the last minute. Keep being engaged on your parties. Keep having fun with your guests. It will come, so I encourage them. So don't just sit there. Here's your post for today. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation. And don't feel like, don't be afraid to then private message certain ones. Maybe certain ones are struggling, or maybe certain ones aren't doing. And now what I tell them to do too, I kind of like, they kind of, when I put the suggested post, I said, just so I don't have to keep tabs on everybody, if you could just, once you post the suggested post, please click, please comment done here. So then they're hitting done, done, done. What is that doing? What does that do?
The other ones know they better get on it because they haven't done it.
Yeah. They see they're in a group of 8 people and only 4 people done it. 4 more people got to do it, So it's kind of like calling them out in a subtle way. But when their phone, their notifications going done, 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 it's working. All right. Any other questions? I know we kind of got on a roll there, but I'm loving these virtual parties.
I know, me too. I get to live in Florida for the month and have more business than I can handle.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You're going to have to hire an assistant out there. maybe Elaine.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'll fly down. Here we go. I'll volunteer.
I'm going to stop the recording.